Hi, I'm back. Hopefully, we have a better connection. I'm so sorry about that. This is my first time doing a live stream, so I apologize. Again, I did get some questions from Annabelle Soto from Puerto Rico. She's asking me in English, she's asking, why is it that we cannot use the East this month? Okay, thank you for the question, Annabelle. That's actually a very good question. If you remember at the beginning of this month, I said to try to stay away from the East sector of your home. What does that mean? This is why. The east sector during the month of June has a 5. A 5 is considered an inauspicious negative star. The east has a 9 for the year. The 9 is a very auspicious star. It's a very good star. However, the combination of 2 is not very good. Because if you know anything about the cycles in Feng Shui, you will know that the 9 is fire. Fire produces earth, which is 5, which means that 9 auspicious star is making the 5 stronger. So it's making that inauspicious energy even stronger. Now, when you take into account also the fact that this is happening in the east sector, the east is considered wood. Wood fits fire, the 9, which in turn fuels the 5. So it's a very strong current that's giving power to the 5. So that's why I recommend it highly for people to try not to use this east sector as much as you can. Obviously, if that's your door, that's all you can do. It is what it is. Not everything in Feng Shui can be changed. That's one thing that I want you all to understand. Not everything can be changed. But if you can, please avoid using it this month. Any other month, you're okay. The 9 is actually it's a very auspicious energy, but please, during the month of June, try to stay away from it. I'm getting some comments. Hold on, let me see, sorry. Okay, perfect. Also, I have a question from Ruben Garcia from Mexico. He's asking me about the Southwest. He's asking, why is the Southwest a good sector? Okay, the Southwest is a very good sector during the year of 2016 because the auspicious star 8 is present, which means that is the current money, the current period. We're in period 8 until 2024, and this auspicious good wealth star happens to be in the southwest sector of your home. How do you know that? You get a signal. You get a compass, and then you stand in the middle of your house, and you try to find out where the southwest is at. I strongly suggest that this year, during 2016, you use it a lot. I mean, if you can have your office there, if you can have your family room there with a TV, if you have a door there, that's perfect. Obviously, not every house is the same. I want to make sure everybody understands that. Every house is different. Every house is different. So some 8s are more auspicious than others. Like if you have something negative in the outside of your southwest sector, like a T-junction road or a big lamppost, you're not going to have the same auspiciousness as somebody else that has a nice open southwest, that maybe you have water there outside a pool or lake, which is okay to have in the southwest. So that is why, Ruben, it is important to have the southwest sector activated in your house this year. Mary Johnston from New York is asking, my father has a lot of headaches. Is there anything I can do about that? Okay, Mary, the northwest sector of your house is very important in this situation. Why? Because the northwest means symbolizes head and father. You mentioned that it is your father. Therefore, try to see how is the northwest sector of your home. Again, with a compass, stand in the middle of your house, find out, move around until you find out where the northwest sector is. Make sure that it's clean, open, not a clutter, not a big mess, that you don't have sharp roofs from your neighbor coming out, that you don't have a big transformer outside, that you don't have a T-junction road outside. You want to make sure that it's nice and open. Again, this is very general. I will have to look in your house and see what stars you have there. There are 2 stars, actually 3 stars, that are permanent in every house, that they do not change. But then you have the annual and the monthly stars that do change. So it is very important to see what it is in that sector. But I would generally tell you that check to see the northwest of your home. Okay, this is only to you. the northwest sector of your home and see what's going on in that area. Also, it will be important to know what is the date of birth of your father. Also, to see what else can be happening. Each sector of your home represents an organ, a member of your house, career, different things. And again, this changes for everybody. I'm talking about Mary's situation in this particular case. Okay, and I'm gonna take one more question from Giselle Marquez. She wants to know, how do I attract money in my house by using Feng Shui? Okay, obviously, an audit will have to be done of your house to see what's happening, because this is not a one-size-fits-all approach. But I will tell you for sure, make sure that there is no clutter in your house. The door is clean and open. There's nothing in the front. You walk out of your house, very nice, not a lot of statues and plants and ornaments, nothing inside. Go room by room. It is hard to judge your own house, but I want you to go room by room on your house and make sure that there is no clutter. If you don't need it, get rid of it. If you don't need it, it needs to come out. We need to make sure that your house is clean, open, so that the chi flow and the energy and the money, in this case, that you want, can flow within the house. And the one thing that I would suggest, again, I have not seen your house, is try to change 2 things every month. If the situation in your house right now is not how you want it, then I suggest that you change something. Obviously, something is not working. So change. You have nothing to lose. So just change something. Move your bed, move your TV, move your dining room set, move your office, move your desk, and see how it goes. And then take about a month and a half, and see if you see any changes, okay? Nelly's asking me, my boyfriend is an earth gua and I'm a water gua. What is the best direction for your crows to sleep? Nelly, what's happening in the situation is that he's earth and you're water, which means you both belong to 2 different groups. Therefore, what is important is to find out, maybe with the 8 mansions, what is the best sector. If we find a room in your house that is a positive room for you both to be in, doesn't matter what gua you are. What matters is that it's a positive sector of the 8 mansions in your home. So basically, you both get the benefit of being in that room. Now, it's impossible for you both to be sleeping in the bed and both be facing a good direction. What you guys can do is, maybe once you're in a good room, you sleep with your head in one direction and he sleeps with his head in another direction. If he's in Earth Gua, you mentioned, then I suggest his head to be either southwest, northeast, west, or northwest. For you, that you mentioned that you're water, then I suggest east, southeast, south, or north. That is the general thing, unless we do an analysis of your home. And based on the facing and the sitting, facing is what's in the front of your house, then I can tell you what sector of your house, maybe what room is the best for both of you to be in. But for now, I will say, see where your bed is at, and try for you to face one of those directions. When you sleep, it's not your facing. It's actually when you're laying down, the back of your head. So when you lay down, make sure that you have your head to those directions that I told you, and your boyfriend to have the direction, which will be the opposite. You guys are going to have to be sleeping in the opposite way. But it's worth it. Trust me, you're going to see the difference. So basically that, hi Marcela, hello from Colombia. Hope you're having a good time over there. So thank you so much. Let me see if I see anything else. I have a few other questions. Somebody's saying, okay, for academics. Oh, that's a big one. I'm going to take this last question. Academics. Wow, that's a big one, and it affected my life last year, and that's why I moved. Generally speaking, again, each house is different. Generally speaking, the southeast sector of your home has to do with academics. See if your kids are not doing well in school. Obviously, we have to see the date of birth and everything. But I say, look at the southeast sector of your home. What's there? In my case, I had a garage. I had a mess. And that was reflected in my kids' grades until I decided to move to a place that had a nice southeast sector. So the southeast of your home, clean, not clutter, organized. Make sure there's nothing outside that you don't have. One telling me that it was reconnected. Okay, good. So the southeast sector of your home is extremely important. Also the north. The north has to do with intelligence. So if I will have to narrow it down to 2 sectors when it has to do with academics, I I would say southeast and north are the most important to make sure that your kids are doing well in school, or yourself if you're studying anything like that. Hi Casey, Pierce, nice seeing you too. So thank you. I hope you guys enjoy my live stream. I'm gonna try to do this twice a week. So if you have any questions, because I see sometimes we have a problem connecting, to make sure that I get your questions, you can always send me a private message through Facebook, or you can email me at Paola, that's Paola, at 9 Stars Feng Shui. That's 9 Stars Feng Shui. My phone number is 305-588-8076. And also for a lot of you, I'm going to be seeing you this Saturday. I have a review course for my Feng Shui seminars 1 through 3, 1 through 3rd, the levels. So I know I'm going to be seeing you, a lot of you, on Saturday. So thank you for watching, and I hope that you learned a little bit today. And remember, let's